Hey, how's it going? I'm Mike, and here is your weekly update. First up, we've got a message from Jeff Nielsen from the board.
Hi, church family. I have the opportunity to bring you another board update. We met again this month and want to communicate some of the highlights from our discussion. We have restarted our board apprenticeship program. This is an opportunity for church members to participate in board work for a one-year period while being mentored and trained in leadership. We invited Gui Costa to be part of this apprenticeship program. Gui is heavily involved in the church and shows leadership strength in many different areas. He agreed and joined us for his first meeting this week. One of the highlights for our board is working through many new membership applications. We are thrilled that so many congregants are participating in our membership classes. This is a chance to learn more about our church. You don't have to proceed with membership, but many are doing so. This is a great sign of people wanting to plug in and formally get involved in our church family. We look forward to bringing a large group forward at our next members meeting in June. We've also begun to work through a potential budget for the coming ministry year. We are grateful for a giving congregation and thank you for continuing to support this church. It is encouraging to hear of staff plans and see a renewed excitement surrounding each of our ministries. You can see our services are growing, and this is a topic of constant discussion and conversation among our staff. Pray for wisdom for our staff team as they continue to navigate these decisions. During this meeting, Jeremy brought a plan forward for hiring to fill his old position. He is beginning to move in this direction, which will help an overloaded staff team. As a board, we also work with subcommittees to focus on areas of need. As mentioned last month, one current need is a review of church policies. It is important to the board that the staff feel supported by clear guidelines for the work that they do. So working on a process to review and update our church policies, this subcommittee is beginning to dive into this process. One more highlight from our meeting. Each month, Jeremy brings a report from his staff team. We love to read of changed lives, growing disciples, and overflowing programs. Here are some highlights from that report. 11 people attended the last membership meeting and all were eager to learn more. There's an excitement for digging into Scripture as we, as an entire church family, read through the book of Acts. Classrooms are overflowing in our children's area. Children have been learning about the differences Jesus makes in our day-to-day lives. Our church is part of laying these foundations. Chelsea is having conversations with our youth around baptism. A few are looking to take this step soon. Our young adults are excited to continue studying the Word through these next few months. Our seniors are so important to our congregation. It is neat to hear stories of them serving both in the church and the community. They desire to intentionally spur each other on to grow. 9 couples went through a premarital conference, and a group is working on connecting marriage mentors with these mentees. This work of strengthening families is crucial. We are celebrating the growing cultural diversity of our congregation. And finally, we are thankful for the way God worked through the Good Friday and Easter Sunday service. Hearts were touched. He is drawing us to Himself. We have much to celebrate, family. Remember, if you have further questions, you can reach out to us through board@efreelethbridge.ca.
People who have no fixed address often suffer from a condition called street feet, which is painful and unhealthy. Foot Fridays at Streets Alive is a program where volunteers offer foot care. Warm foot soak, trimmed nails, treatment of mild foot ailments, plus a pair of clean socks and good shoes. For the month of April, we will be collecting lotion, Epsom salts, and new socks to support this ministry. Items can be dropped off at the shelves by the coffee bar. On Saturday, April 22nd, the international community will gather for a celebration potluck. This will be a special time to celebrate those who have graduated, those who have received their permanent resident status, or become Canadian citizens. For more details, head to efreelethbridge.ca/intercultural. Well, that's all for me. We'll see you on Sunday.